Hello and welcome to this video tutorial brought to you by Mike's Designs or Blue Mike 155. Today I'm gonna show you how to make how to do a simple kind of swirly kind of filter in the background of your image, and how to do certain brightness and contrasting, and also adding certain effects or texture to the image. So for example, we have this picture here. I'm not sure who this is. I think it's Miley Cyrus or something, but anyway, so this is how the image looks, and this is what I've done to it. Simply adding a gradient, some noise, and an extra layer for this ring here. Also, what I did was brighten up this image and added just a little bit of contrast in it, so it gives it kind of that gleaming light kind of shining on her face kind of thing. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So first off, let's minimize this. So what we did here was take this image, let me make it a little smaller. Okay, so what we did was first unlock the layer. When this dialog box come up, just press OK. Next, we're going to select the elliptical marquee tool, hold shift, and just drag across the image to where you don't want this filter to be at on her. So we're gonna drag it about, no, that's too big, about like that. So let's say we want that part of her face, right? What we're gonna do now is Control Shift I, or Command what is it, Command Option I or something, and then that does the reverse of that selection, so it only selects the outside of that circle. If you can't do that from the keyboard, just come up here to select and select inverse. Okay, next what we're going to do is add a new layer directly atop of the image. Then we're going to come to select the paint bucket tool and make sure the the color is set to black. Next we're going to set the image to invisible, so only thing you get is just an outline of the selection. So what we're going to do is paint bucket that so it's all black. Next we're going to unhide the image, and then we're going to go select the gradient, then hold shift and pull down or up. I'm gonna pull up. Okay, let's undo that. I'm gonna pull up. Same thing. Anyway, next what we're going to do is add a filter. So come up to filter, blur, radial blur. Now for this we're going to set it first to about 24, blur method spin, and quality best. What that does is it makes a circular kind of thing to it, which I think I did a little bit wrong. So let's see what I did wrong. You know what, we're gonna take off this layer real fast. We're gonna hide this layer, set a new layer, and we're going to okay, hold on, let's see what I did wrong. Alright, deselect. Okay, no, never mind, don't deselect. Paint bucket tool, paint everything all black. Now we're going to add a gradient. Let's say I pick a different color. Let's pick a nice pastel kind of color. Okay, let's see, this looks nice, this purple. We're gonna hold up. There we go, I like that. So then we're gonna add the picture. Then let's zoom in so I can see this. pretty big for the screen capture, but yeah. So what we're going to do next is filter. Then we're going to add noise first. Let's see what that does. If you can see, that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to increase it so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So adding noise just mixes up the pixels in the image. So let's say at 33. That's what that does to the image. Let's just zoom out. And that's what it is. So press OK. Next we're going to filter, blur, radial blur, then press OK. What that should do, I don't know if you can see that too well, it kind of adds this nice circular kind of thing to it. So to get that more defined, we can come over to layers. What is it? Layers? Adjustments, levels, and kind of darken up the image, so you can kind of see what you've done, and you can kind of brighten it up a little bit. Then press OK. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is add just a little bit more noise to it, so it kind of stands out just a bit more. So what we're going to do is set it to about, like I showed you before, I think it was about 4. Press OK. Okay, next we're going to add a new layer. Then we're going to hide both the image and the gradient. Then control, or just select inverse, so you get this ball. Then we're going to add some color to the circle. Yeah. And so now what we're going to do is make these layers invisible once again. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake. Okay, we're gonna just do that one fast. Make another new layer. Then we're gonna come up to select, modify, and expand. Expand the pixels to about 20, so you get this outglow. So hide the gradient layer, and then just paste the paint bucket tool there. Now unhide the images, and then what we're gonna do is make sure this layer is selected. Just switch down to the images. We're gonna go up to about hard light. I think it is soft light or hard light. Yeah, soft light. There it is. So what you get is this. So the image is just a bit darker. It adds a little more darkness to the eyes, the hair. Kind of looks like it's an evening kind of day. And then also what you get is the outer circle, which kind of blends with the gradient, but gives it more of a, just kind of a snapshot kind of thing. So next we're gonna come over to layer, adjustments, and then brightness and contrast. Then we're gonna make sure, cancel them. First, make sure the image layer is selected before you do anything. Image, adjustment, then brightness and contrast. Now what we're gonna do is kind of brighten up the image, and then add some contrast. So what you get is this. And then it doesn't have to exactly be these two numbers. It could be whatever you want. It could be lighter, it could be darker, whatever you feel is good for you. So press OK. And then, well, you're basically done. So you just deselect, and this is what you have. You have that swirly kind of design in the background, and also added this cool effect to the image. So hope you like it, and so long.